Saber, do something. And then... Oh my god. As a new lead enters the stage, foolishness changes into reassurance. Silly. A violent, devastating force. The little girl and the giant mow down obstacles to their heart's content. With each swipe, corpses fly in the sky and the enemy residence loses more of its walls. Thanks. But he's gonna crash through all this shit. It's hardly surprising that Ryder is at a loss for words. They no longer seem to be allies. The girl and the giant are here just to cause destruction. I'm just taking my berserker out for a walk. Thanks, I guess. A charming smile. Even now, as the corpses are being pulverized around her, the little girl looks like in the middle of a ballroom. It's hardly surprising that Ryder's at a loss for words. They no longer seem to be allies. The girl and the giant are here just to cause destruction. Hey, whatever fucking words. A charming smile. Even now, as corpses are being pulverized around her, the little girl looks like as if in the middle of a ballroom. Nope. True. Her words make Mata Sakura's mind go blank. Dumbstruck, her eyes are nothing but tiny dots, and yet her spirit had been about to break. Had been about to break, lifts up its head once more. Of course, but that's what makes it the most high scoring. Lord.
そういうこと。私は行くわ。たどり着けるかどうかはわからないけど、リンにばかり任せておけないもの。さくらはどうする？一緒に行く？
A wordless reply. After hesitating, she gulps and looks back at the little girl.
それじゃあ行くわ。さあ、一度きりの見せ場よ、バーサーカー。遠慮はなし。立ちふさがるのはみんな壊して、あなたの強さを見せつけなさい。
Thanks, bud. The runaway train picks up speed again. Following her guide, the giant plunges into the black, snowy field. The destination is its source. They head toward the overflowing graveyard without knowing whether they will arrive there or not. I don't think you can destroy it, though, even if they cannot achieve their goal. The impact of their action is no longer but a drop. It is a ripple that will not sway the big picture. The interlude continues. A few lights glow in the dark. A resistance so small as to be immeasurable. They take upon themselves to stop the dark horde. In the end, it's nothing more than putting a band-aid on an open wound. The wound will not close. Despite all their effort, they cannot stop the end from coming. No matter how desperately the bridge is being defended, there is no way to prevent the corpses from landing in Shinto. It has been 1 hour since the manifestation of the pandemonium. The creatures that penetrated their defenses scatter away like black dogs and begin to roam around Shinto. The best of their efforts are still insufficient. That is the steep price for the peace and tranquility of everyday life. Thus, there is but a single way left, for the few teens of masters and servants keeping the advanced corpses in check. Without the strength to fight against the entirety of the creatures, they'll have no chance to greet the new dawn. That is too much to ask for. On this night, when almost everyone is asleep, where could such a savior be found? The loud choir of corpses sing of victory. Back to the start. Well, we need Gil to show up. Hey Saber, you have the sword of promised victory. Hey, maybe you could use it. Smiling, they rush toward the moon altar, the path winding all the way to the moon. But...
Stop. いい時間なんだから、もう少し静かにしてくれない？
Who?
子供はおとなしく寝ている時間なのに、これじゃあうるさくて眠れないよ。
An impossible force exists here. Entering Shinto, the corpses head towards the tower. They couldn't possibly know. If the creatures that envelop the city are like a big wave, then he is like a typhoon. An incarnation... Oh, that's Little Gil. Fuck. An incarnation of savagery itself. It would blow away anyone of a lesser will. The boy is enveloped in a peculiar scent. The silver ash is at his feet. The swirling aroma enshrouds the young man in the enemy like smoke.
やあ、どこの何かは聞かないけど、こんばんは。こんな夜更けに大勢で出かけるなんて、何か大きな催し物でもあるのかな?
The boy stays exceedingly calm. In spite of the outpouring of creatures from the underworld rushing towards him, there is not a trace of timidity in him. Instead, his innocent visage, resembling that of an angel.
ま、どんなイベントだろうと、それよりリーダーはみんなだよね。どいつもこいつも測ったように同じ顔だし。困ったな。こういうのってリーダーが責任を取るものでしょ?
Some sort of ecological shift appears to take place. Having nothing but a simple objective in mind, the creatures are rapidly unifying around him. First and foremost, for their own one common goal, their instincts tell them that in order to take over the tower up ahead, they need to concentrate the violence here. And second,
全員がリーダーなら仕方がない。面倒だけど、君たちみんなに責任を取ってもらおう。
And second, for the first time since their inception, they have begun to feel terrified of the enemy in front of them. That's because he can fucking handle all of them. He has an endless supply of weapons, basically. The corpses stir amongst themselves. Yet more of them gather around the boy, encircling him ever so tightly. The central park is filled to the brim with corpses. The wasteland, which was the last battleground of the Holy Grail War 10 years ago, turns into hell once again.
一匹見たらなんとやらってやつかな。あのアーチャーとマスターはよくやってるけど、まったくお前たちは兵というより病気の類だ。一ついれば際限なく増えるなんて僕の一番嫌いなものじゃないか。
The swarm accumulates into a mountain, striving to crush the boy from all sides. Once they swallow him, that will be the end of it. This unified being is still only a minor obstacle to them. They're the side of the invaders. That rule will not change. Still, if it's an invasion, shouldn't occupying the tower be their final goal? The situation in Shinto is completely different from Miyama. While there were well over 1,000 corpses to reach Shinto, it's still a relatively small number. In which case, shouldn't they be heading straight towards the tower and not?
ここに来ちゃった理由がわからない？虫にはこれが上等でね。ほんと、反言の子に誘われてよく集まる。お前たちには過ぎた贅沢だけど、ああ、お前たちが地獄を歌うというのなら。
A wicked grin spreads across his face. Elation and derision mixed together. The mountain of corpses towers overhead. Judgment is passed there and then. Like the passing of a squall, the invaders turn into endless scattershot and rush toward him, tearing him to pieces. Oh. Hello. It was all to weed out the sin. A storm even greater than the Dark Invaders, the Golden Annihilator, has descended. Not even to mention Aya. All forms of calamity that deny life, no, deny existence itself, gather in a rowdy mass before the king. Overwhelming truth befalls the corpses screaming hell.
出番だエア。お前とて不本意だろうが。何？これも先達としての務めよ。真実を知る者として一つ享受してやるがいい。
Obeying its master, the sword of rupture roars to life. This itself is the origin of a land of the dead, the first memory of life. If they scream hell, then it creates hell. Before heaven and earth split, this land was made from lava and gas, a hell of both scorching heat and intense cold. This savagery was never recorded in the history that was passed on, but it was written in the genes unseen. That's right. Hell is where all life is not tolerated. The original form of this magnanimous planet.
夜道を開く。存分に歌え。何退屈はさせん。俺とてこのような気まぐれは一生に一度あるかないかでな。財の出し惜しみはせん。夜明けまで命を賭して持ちこたえよ。
The eye of the storm isn't a center of windless tranquility, but a rift leading to hell itself. The corpses that had set foot in this realm plummet back into the nothingness from which they came. Yeah, they have no fucking shot. How could one expect the likes of the whales of the damned to stand up to the truth born by the king of heroes himself? They have no fucking shot. The great army of corpses that had formed at Shinto is thus destroyed. This cannot be called a battle, it is the wrath of nature itself. The distant thunder is without end, and the storm continues opening the path to the underworld. The swarm that landed in Shinto is mopped up by a one-man army. It's a shame the servant never planned to destroy those creatures from the start. Yeah, because he would have. He attacks the swarm, but he shows not one bit of interest in the small fry scuttling towards the tower. Look, if he decided, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna end it at their source or whatever, he would have fucking done it. This one-man army's objective is not to defend the tower, but rather to exterminating the irritating and noisy pests. He pays no attention to the lucky ones, creatures that beat the 1 in thousands odds to escape the raging storm and head downtown. And as you might expect, these lucky enemies are still innumerable. If even one of them manages to reach the tower, the corpses will be permitted to exist. That's their greatest weapon. Thus ends the interlude. The innumerable army, whose overwhelming force should have guaranteed an unquestionable victory, finally breaks down the single units. Nevertheless, they are finally at their destination, the stairs leading to the moon. One last move. All they have to do is reach out and crawl up the wall itself. With that, everything will be brought to completion. Hooray! Rushing along the midnight streets, they struggle to keep the tower in their view. Looking at its peak, happiness starts spreading across their resent-filled hearts. There's the joy of definite victory, the relief of surviving to the end. It doesn't matter how long or how far the traitor advances. Once they are here, the creatures will climb the steps and welcome the new corpse. However, the thousands of creatures that have penetrated all defenses in their path tilt the head in confusion. They've already arrived. By now their mouths should have already bathed the tower in crimson red, yet it remains solid black as it has always been. The only red crawling on the ground scattered around the tower. The stampeding corpses stop. A silent whirlwind envelops the tower. There's no entry but the front door. Thank you, Saber, for finally doing something. The swarm stands completely still in front of its majesty. O numerous corpses, look yonder and prepare thyselves. Thou bears witness to the beauty of a dazzling sword, the embodiment of an untainted ideal, wrapped in an armor of azure and silver. Here. Hey, Arthur. The true guardian stands, the absolute final defense. Enveloping this tower in an invisible shield is the wind of mystery, the sheath of her holy sword. The soldiers that made it started squeaking in excitement. There's only one way they have left. No, actually, from the very beginning, there's been no other way for these creatures. The corpses are now a swarm. They move onto the obstacle ahead of them. Instinct tells them there's nothing but defeat waiting for them, but aggression is what defines them.
貴様らが何者であるか、是非は問わぬ。
Also, it's only been like an hour and dude's probably almost already to the fucking moon. He's fucking insane. How fast is he? The knight does not move. There's not a trace of impurity in her shining sword. It is not the heavens her gaze is directed to, but to the corpses in front of her.
立ち去れとは言わん。ここは我が主の望みにして、我が信念を叶える場所。その怨嗟が、この希望を望まぬというのであれば。
Her flowing voice is fierce yet calm. No one can possibly know just how much emotion was put into those words, just like how he did not bid her farewell to her. She keeps it concealed in her heart.
ここは未来を重んじる者のみがいたらはしごだ。私にも貴様らにも踏み入る余地はない。それを傲慢と呪うのならば。
No room for hesitation. He is not the only one lowering the curtain. Everyone who gathered and fought on this night, for the sake of the future they wish for, they discard this illusion.
いざ視力を尽くして来るがいい。この剣にかけて貴様らの挑戦に応えよう。
Thanks. Bye, city. It was nice knowing you. The golden light drives back the encroaching black pollution. Those who walk the sky may never know of the stars glittering on Earth. With this, the interlude comes to an end. Albeit quivering a dark red still looms over the town. Bright sun rays will surely dispel the darkness in the end. Ku not doing anything. There are no more stargazers left among those fighting on the ground. Their wills, meetings, and partings will all end on this night. And now, one whose heart has long since fulfilled its role watches over the sluggish end of the reproduction that took place in this boundary field. There's nothing left to say. A shining upside-down comet shoots towards the outside. He sees off the spider's thread, unreliable and frail, yet which managed to reach all the way to the very end. Dawn approaches. Like that, the path continues even now. He throws his spear, kills him. Oh hey, how's it going, past? I do not fear for my crumbling limbs. The only thing that frightens me is losing sight of those pieces I yearn for. I don't want to lose the light and return to the monster that I was. Now then. Time to go grant a single wish in exchange for a dream. Thus I return to this place, an empty place. The outside of the world which does not allow any being to exist or think as I'm doing right now. In my infinitely vast yet consequentially small nostalgic home, neither time nor space can exist. However, I mean, it's gonna have to be Bazette in here, obviously. Now there seems to be something like coordinates here. Since I exist here like this, it's natural for there to be special positions. These coordinates connect 2 points of light. The horizon exists, relying on the entrance and the exit of the void. I take a step forward. Oh, hey, how's it going? The scene in front of my eyes makes my heart ache. The thing I must destroy. One time only. Miraculous mistake. Whoa. Are these... Oh, they're all coming together. Ah, freaky. Whoa. Hey, Bizette, how's it going? The Holy Grail, with only one blank space left within it. The last spectator is standing in front of the crystallization of the ordinary days born in this void. The contractor of the Holy Grail. The only human who continues to sleep in this place. As an enemy sharing the same wish, yet hoping for a different result, she's protecting this Holy Grail.
よう、こっちの姿だと初めましてかな。元気そうで何よりだ。
I raise my hand without getting any closer. This is as close as we're going to get to each other. That's due to the emotional distance which already separates us.
止まりなさい、アベンジャー。
No.
それ以上進めばあなたを殺します。
You know what, Bizette? That's really fucking rude. Just because I want to end this Holy Grail war doesn't mean you should be rude. And there's also the physical problem of being killed if I go any closer. You know what the thing is, though? She's probably stronger than this dude.
そりゃ困る。俺がこの体でここに来たらもう戻れない。このまま二人でずっとにらめっこをするか、また殺されて下に戻るかしかないんだな。
You know how fucking anticlimactic that would be?
ならここで殺すまでです。私の聖杯戦争においてあなたはもう取り込んだ。私は私で好きにやります。あなたはその体で望みを叶え続ければいい。
Ah, so that was your aim. Since I'm not getting involved with the winner of the Fifth Holy Grail War, don't get involved in my battle either. That's what she is proposing.
どちらにしても殺すわけか。そりゃ今までポンポン死んでたけどさ、いい加減蘇生回数も品切れだろって怖くならない？
なりません。この聖杯に空白がある限り、あなたは何度でも蘇る。まだ見ぬ展開、まだ見ぬ未知こそがあなたの原動力だ。このまま地上に戻って二度とここへ訪れなければ永遠に続けられる。そう、永遠に続けられるのにどうして？
Her reddish brown eyes show her irritation. Leave this place. If you don't leave here, I will just remove you by force. Her unwavering hostility conveys that as it assails me.
参ったな。やり合わなきゃ引いてくれないか？
あなたこそ一度殺されなければわかりませんか？
げえ、汚ねえな。俺あんたとは戦えないのに。こんなことならやっぱり霊樹にしてもらうんだった。
その口ぶりではまだ諦めていないようですね。
Well, no. I went all this way and all this trouble to do all this shit.
アベンジャー、私にはあなたの考えがわからない。たとえ同じことの繰り返しでも、ここなら私たちは生きていられる。私たちが願った通りの現実がある。
Yeah, but there's nothing to be gained here.
なのにどうして自分で自分を殺すような真似をするのです。
そりゃあんただけだ。俺はそもそも無だからな。
同じことです。私もあなたもこの願いが終われば消えてなくなってしまう。私は嫌だ。死にたくなんてない。外の世界なんてどうでもいい。あなただって。
The Holy Grail rumbles. Her feelings are a form of impact in themselves. Half of this place is hers. even though I'm the driving force that keeps the Holy Grail spinning. She has the advantage when it comes to power. I lost the ability to destroy the Holy Grail with brute force a long time ago. There's only one way to stop this wish. She who refuses to let it stop, and my heart which in truth wants to agree with her. I have to lower the curtains completely on both of those.
そりゃ俺だってもう少しぐらいは続けたい。けどさ、間違ったことは正さないと気が済まないんだ。
When you want to do what's wrong.
この願いは間違ってるだろ。だから止めないと。
Thought you were the evils of everything, but now you're a good boy too.
俺は正義の味方だからな。自分のことよりどうでもいい誰かの方が大切なのさ。
Dumbstruck, she stares at me. Believe me, the feeling's absolutely mutual.
信じられない。あなた正気？
どうも正気で本気みたいだな。ほんと、とんだ化け物だよこいつ。
I shrug. But I can't help it, that's the kind of human I became. And that's the kind of human I've repeatedly gone through these ordinary days as. I couldn't agree with that way of thinking right until the end. But after steadfastly following through with it until today, I can at least accept it just this once. Well, that's how it is. I really don't like it, but I'm okay with one guy like that being around.
とまあそういうわけなんで、聖杯は壊させてくれないか。身勝手な願いはここで終わりにしよう。
違う。それはあなたの考えじゃない。本当のあなたの願いじゃない。そんな見栄を張らないでよ。ここで止めたら本当のあなたは何一つ救われない。
That's right, you can't be saved.
本当の俺なんてもともといないんだがね。まあいい。じゃあこっちから聞くけど、あんたはなんでこの願いに固執するんだ？あんたが言うようにこっちにいれば救われるのか？
She doesn't reply. Naturally, if she was that kind of woman that could reply instantly here, she wouldn't be looking for salvation in the first place. In the shed.
春はここにいる限り私はこうして居続けられる。
死なないだけだ。それは救いじゃない。
でもここは楽だから。あんな苦しいだけの外に比べたら
Oh, yeah, no
少しは。
shit.
変わらないだろう。これでも長い付き合いだったんだ。あんたがどれだけ不器用かはよく知ってる。このまま続けばあんたは永遠に苦しみ続ける。